Hello, welcome to WayPoint Survival. Today, we've got a very special guest. We're in Switzerland with Felix Immler, and we're going to be building a bushcraft bridge. It's a really great episode. I think you're going to like it. Stay tuned. So as you can see, it's quite easy to harvest all of the poles that we need for our project using nothing but the Ranger Grip 79. However, because of time constraints, we opted to use some slightly larger tools to make the project go even faster. Using dead spruce poles, about 3 meters or 13 feet long, we intend to build a bushcraft bridge using only lashings, no nails or screws, to cross over this 35-foot river. Cross-lash sticks are used to spread the weight more evenly across the slender poles. Here, I'm using a simple slip knot with a stop knot to get the lashing started. After this, it's a simple cross lashing, followed up by frapping the cord around itself and tying off the loose ends with a square knot. Now, we begin the process of making the main bridge supports, which will be 2 A-frames with a cross support to hold our long lashed poles over which we intend to walk. For this, we used a tripod lash. The cross support must be high enough to keep our feet out of the water when crossing the river. Now, we begin the difficult job of erecting the A-frames, all the while trying not to get wet. The A-frame is anchored to the shore using a lashed stake. Well, so far so good. It holds my weight just fine. Here, we are trying to install the other A-frame, without getting into the water. Well, that didn't work. The frame collapsed into the water along with our middle deck support, and we had to get in to save it. After fastening the other tripod support to the opposite bank, Felix went back for the middle poles. The two outside poles for the bridge deck had 4 poles each, and the center one had 3 poles, so that the bridge deck would interlace with itself. Our A-frames were a little too far apart and had to be adjusted to fit the middle part of the bridge deck. Now it's time to install the middle handrail also, which will give added strength and support to the A-frames. At last, we are ready for the third and final piece of our bushcraft bridge deck. As it was a hot day, and since we were already wet from the A-frame rescue, we just continued to build the bridge while in the water. It sure felt good. At least those who come after us will be able to stay dry when crossing the river. And now it's time for the real test. Will the bridge hold the weight of a large full-grown man? How about the weight of 2 full-grown men at the same time? Will the slender poles hold all that weight, or will the whole project just end up being a disaster? If you'd like to watch Felix Immler's video where he describes how we are going to build the bridge using a miniature over a small creek, I'll make sure and put a link in the description box below as well as in the video here. This is James Bender for WayPoint Survival.
And my name is Felix Immler from the YouTube channel Felix Immler.
We'd like to thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure and give us a thumbs up. Also make sure and check out the links in the description box below just under the More button. While you're down there, you'll also find my waypointsurvival.com link. And this is where you can sign up to take survival and bushcraft classes at my beautiful training facility in Southern Ohio. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channels. We'd really appreciate it. And when you do subscribe, Make sure and press that bell button so that you can stay notified of all of our upcoming videos, and we'll talk to you next time.